Hi students, welcome to our channel Physics Concepts by Ali sir. And today we are going to discuss about the part of the function under the category of the basic mathematics for JEE as well as NEET. And in the today's session we are going to discuss in detail about functions. First of all, now let us see what is meant by a function. Function is nothing but it is a mathematical operation and it is a relation among the two variables and those variables assumed to be one is dependent and another one is independent. That is the relation among the two variables, independent variable and dependent variable, that we can call it as a function. Then now let us take once the definition for a function. And what is the definition for function? We can take the definition follows. It is a relationship between two variables among one assumed to be dependent and independent. So now this is the definition what we can take for function. It's very simple. There is a relation is there between the two variables. Those two variables are, one is dependent and another one is independent. Now let us see, first of all, before going to learn about what is this dependent independent variables, now let us discuss a few new terms. The first one is constant. What is meant by a constant? Now let us take a constant. Constant in sense, then constant is that which does not vary with external factors. Means what? All the time it is a constant. What are the examples we can take? Means it does not vary with external factors. What are the factors will be that? Then this is a constant. There is no change in that. Generally what we can take examples, all physical, in terms of the physics, constants are there. What are the constants we can take? The acceleration due to gravity, universal gravitation constant, and again the pi value and numbers. These all things are constant. Everywhere it is constant. There will be no change in that. And those are called as constants. And now the new word comes to us, that is a variable. And variable is just a opposite term to this. What is meant by a variable? Variable is that which it changes. Means these values are changes. Then according to the external factors. External factors in sense depending upon that situation. Then they will be changing. Then these variables, they will be changes according to the external factors, and these used to be changes. And these are basically, then how many types are there? There are two types of variables are there. What are those variables? And one is independent, the second one is dependent. So what is meant by dependent, what is meant by independent? By means of one example we will discuss that. And if we are supposed to take one linear equation, now let us take y is equal to x plus 1. Let us take y is equal to x plus 1. And here x value, now let us take here, and y value, now let us take here. Then now let us take the values here for this. Then this is the equation is there for y is equal to x plus 1. If we are taking x value is 1, then y value becomes 2. If we are taking x value is 2, then y value 2 and y value becomes 3. Like that, what is happening? if we suppose take then x value is 3 and y value becomes 3 plus 1, that is 4. Here what is the relation you are getting? There is a relation is there between these x and y. Then here x is independent. X is independent whereas y is depending on x. Now let us write this expression here. And how can you write this expression here? X is independent and y is dependent. Y is dependent. What is the meaning of that y is dependent? The y value is completely depending upon x. So x is a constant. It has a fusion, randomly any number it can take. But y will be completely depending upon x. So then this can be, this relation we can write in another way also. That is y is dependent. I will write a little bit big letters. Y is dependent on x. So again what we can write? This one we can write as y is function of x. Function of x. What else also we can write? Instead of this entire part we can write y is function of x. Strictly speaking, we are not supposed to call it as y is equal to fx. What we have to read? Y is a function of x we have to write. And in the simplest way, what we can write? Y is equal to function of x. Got it? That is about the basic relation between the independent and dependent. The relation between independent and dependent. So y is equal to function of x. We can take that one. Take this basic concept, take a screenshot. We will go for the next topic. And this one now let us completed, right? And here now let us take more about this one. And by means of one example also, then now let us go in detail about this. So we learned now, just now we have learned what is y is equal to function of x. Now this one now let us discuss more detail by means of a simple example. Imagine that once how the computers works. How the computers works, then we will give and we will give input to the system. We will give input to the system. Once the input is given and this input will be just processed in the system. Here is the process will be takes place. And here then the output will comes. Output will come. This generally in a system, computer, this is the procedure what we will do. Input will be given and the process will be takes place and output will come. Now let us compare these with our function. Whatever the input we are giving, let us assume that is x, which we are calling as an independent variable. Independent. And then this process, now let us call it as a function. But the procedure it is going on there, that function. And what is the output it is coming, that will be a dependent, that we can take it as a y. And here new words, let us take that. And the independent what we are giving, that we can call it as a domain. The domain, there is no change in that, function will be carry same. And this will be call it as a range. What do we call this as a range? And now let us discuss this by means of one simple example. Before that, a small thing you have to notice is, and how the computer will work. See, whatever the input is giving, there is a process will be takes place. Means something syntax will be there, and something algorithm means some formula will be inside. That formula will take care of that, and it gives you the output. And here also, now let us try to write then the volume of a sphere in form of a function. So first, now let us take then volume of a sphere. Volume of a sphere formula, now let us take what is the formula of volume of a sphere, that is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now let us take this one. Okay, and now this input Now let us take this input is R. The formula we have to take here, and that is the formula is nothing but the process, and whatever we are getting, that will be the output, that is a volume. One example we can take, and if R is equal to radius, what we are taking is 1, then the process will be takes place here 4 by 3 pi into 1 cube, then the value will comes to us is 4 by 3 pi. In this way we will get the value. And if you are taking one more value, if R is equal to 2, then we will get 4 by 3 pi into then 2 cube, and what we will get now, then 2 3 is 8 plus 4, 8 into 4, 32 by 3 into pi. Then here if you observe the procedure, whatever the input we are giving, that input is going under the function here, and this comes as a output. How to write this one? This we can write as R, and this function we used to call it as f, and here is then what we are getting, v. Ultimately, how can we write this one? Then this we can write as, then ultimately the dependent value v is equal to this v. How we got this v? Because of the function, and function of what? This is the radius. So v is equal to volume is equal to function of radius. V is equal to function of radius we can write. Got it, this one? This is the procedure what we are actually takes to write any sort of the function. Okay, now got it? Take just write down this one, and this one you have to keep in mind. And input and process and output. Input is called as a domain. Whatever the input we are giving, that is independent, and there will process will be takes place. Depending upon this input and the process, the output will comes to us, and that output we used to call it as a range. Ultimately we will get the value in form of this one. P is equal to function of R, and as we are writing already, y is equal to function of